Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to do a music reaction. This one is to the Bass Gang. I've known about them for a while. I've avoided reacting to any of their things because I just I've wanted to listen, but I didn't want to react because I'm hoping I don't know if I go into it if they're going to be doing the bass stuff to show off the bass stuff and it doesn't quite mesh with the tune the way I'm used to hearing the tune, or if they're going to do a superb job with it and use the bass quite well to emphasize but blend at the same time, that kind of stuff. I've had quite the upset audience when I haven't liked something that happens with a bass and they're like, well, they're a bass, da 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 da. I know they're a bass, but for me the music needs to blend, it needs to sound like it belongs there. And so I put this off for that reason, but I've been dying to hear Hooked on a Feeling by the Bass Gang featuring Tim Faust. So we're going to take the chance and listen to it and see what they've done with the arrangement. I love the song, so let's just go ahead and get into it and see how this goes. Ah, hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm singing a little high for a bass. When I was bringing the video up, it sometimes they play when I make it full screen, and so I hear just the first second, and I heard them doing the ooga chugga ooga ooga, which is perfect for bass.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms.
Let's go back. So I like the concept of them using the silhouettes for the background, and it looks like they've matched themselves up with their silhouette. So we've got some layering going on here, easily following that information. They had a bit of that electronic sound with how close their harmonies were. I don't know what it's called. I know that when they all get in a certain type of unison, the harmonizing can sound very electronic, and that's what I was hearing as they were doing that part. But so far, so good. And apparently Tim's on lead here. I don't know if they're going to rotate that or not. And I don't know all of the guys. I think that's Peter Barber right here, but I'm not positive. Let me hold on a sec. Okay, it is Peter Barber. So glad I recognized him. I do watch his videos to songs that I've already heard and listen to his perspective, especially since he's got the bass perspective on it. I do know that he sings operatic. He sings opera, but also enjoys other genres of music. So it's good to see him performing. I will say that. And okay, I think that's it for that spot. Let's go ahead and listen to Tim lead because they all dropped out as he was taking lead.
When you hold me in
Oh,
your
they didn't
arms
drop out,
so tight, you
just
let
a
me
different background.
know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing.
I enjoy it. And they're having fun. Look at that. They're having fun. That's probably what makes videos and the music so much more enjoyable is when you can see them having that fun and enjoying what they're doing, loving what they're doing. Are you comfortable? Purdy keeps readjusting. She was like, just get in bed, Mama. Just get in bed. Also, as they come into the hook that we're used to, it sounded very much like the original versus the very beginning part. They had their twist on it. So
I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy. His taste is on.
oh, they switched it up there. That didn't sound like the original. I did like the was it a growl that he was doing? I don't know if it was just a low chest or if it was a growl. I think it was a growl that he was doing. I like Tim's growls.
Lips as
It's
sweet
growl.
as candy. His taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Got a bug from.
That sounded like a burp. And oh no, I still have a little soda left, so maybe I can do some growls here in a bit. But they've switched that up a bit. It's not sounding like the classic at all. They've put their twist on it. Let's listen to it again.
Cup of wine. Got a bug from.
He did his own growl with it, but it does sound quite like a burp. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get the burp. I chugged the soda and I thought I was going to burp, but then it went away. I'll pause when I feel it coming on. So and we'll hear my growl.
Cup of wine. Got a bug from you, girl. But I don't need no cure. I'll just stay a victim if I can for sure.
They're not showing who's doing the beatboxing, although we saw Tim do a little bit.
When we're on.
I talked right through that, I know. They haven't, the only time I've seen them beatbox, and I can hear the beatboxing going on, but the only time I've seen it is that they're at the very beginning when Tim did it. And little girl, you're getting in the way. Do you want to watch? Do you want to watch the boys? Nope. It looks like shall we play that game? Which one of these things doesn't belong here? One of these things just isn't the same. I happened to pause it when the three were making one sound. You can tell they're all on one sound, and Peter is kind of on a different sound. Not sure which one he's doing, but yeah, I paused it at the bad time. There we go. Now they're all in sync.
I'll just stay a victim if I can for sure. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a
Oh,
feeling.
there we saw some beatboxing.
I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. fun of feeling. I think you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling.
That's got to be hard to switch that, going from that low to that high, based on how the vocal artists have talked. But that's a big chunk of fur. Sorry, got distracted. She won't let me brush her, and she's got mats all over her, but they're working their way up to her belly. It's that darn arthritis. At any rate, listening to the vocal professionals going from that low to that. Oh, there's my low. It wasn't my best burp. I asked my dad. I can do better burps than that. But they say, because you're to get that low, your vocal cords need to be relaxed and separated and all that kind of stuff. And then to go that high, they got to be structured and together and tight and all that kind of stuff. And so, like singing low, the best time to do it is in the morning when you first wake up or at night when you're tired. But otherwise, you're constantly practicing, kind of doing muscle memory, like karate, Karate Kid. You're doing muscle memory with your vocal cords and constantly practicing to keep it on the higher end. So that's hard to do from what I understand. I can't do it. We've heard my singing. It's not good.
I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing you're in love with me.
I'm sorry. Peter was caressing himself.
I'm high on believing you're.
He was riding the rose like a pony. There he's caressing himself. He's a bit of a ham, isn't he? This is the first time I've seen him perform. I know he does the shades when he does his reactions and everything, but I haven't seen him in this light. Quite the ham.
In love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with
He's
me.
proposing.
Yeah, I'm hooked on a feeling.
Ah, listen to that note. They always fade out on the high. We gotta listen to that again. He did that with his Stay. What was the rest of the title of the song? I just reacted to it with Mom. Now I can't remember the full title, but Tim's Stay, Don't Go song. He was singing it really, really high, and they faded out. And so you didn't hear it as well because they were fading out, but you can hear it there. You can hear him going high. And this guy's doing kind of like a standing worm. And we've got second Tim here. He's kind of looking around like, what the hell am I doing here? Kind of look. Okay. So finally listened to the bass gang. I enjoyed Hooked on a Feeling. They did have a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. There were a couple of things that didn't quite mesh, but it wasn't so distracting to make me cringe or anything like that. So we're good there. It was a lot of fun though. Enjoyed it. So Thank you. I'm going to finish it out. I'm going to listen to the rest, but thank you all for joining me on this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.